From the Jax Federal Credit Union studio, this is River City Live.
Welcome to River City Live. And when you see this happening at the opening of a show, you know that you're in for a high-energy, fun-packed show. And that's right. Look, we have fencing, and we're going to get that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But welcome to River City Live, and welcome to the Avenues Mall, where we're at every day. And it's such a fun place to be at, as you could see, because we bring our entertainment, and we're surrounded by great entertainment.
And there's always shopping. And Starbucks and all kinds of things happening. And we really enjoy meeting you when you come by. So please do make an afternoon of it. Make it a field trip if you've got kids home from school or they're homeschooled too.
Yeah, it really is. It's always a good time. Now, one thing that's not a good time, I don't know about you guys, but the commute on the way here. So I always hit a train on the way to work, and I'm about 20 minutes late every day.
Yeah, okay.
And when you're there and you look around traffic, you kind of look to see what everybody's habits are. And one thing that I picked up on is a lot of people eat in the car. That's when they eat breakfast. But you're not alone, because really just about everybody does. And you kind of have a breakdown of this, right?
Well, yeah, because I am a big proponent of eating and driving. I mean, so there's a survey by the Insurance Revolution that reveals that 73% of drivers eat and drink while behind the wheel. 50% of those people have dropped food or spilled a drink while driving. 12% have lost control of their car, and 8% of people have had an accident. I've done none of those, but I mean, when you're in the car, sometimes it's just a lot faster, a lot easier when you're on a road trip sometimes.
Yeah. What about you?
I was always brought up not to. I'm not saying I never do. I might have a can of nuts or something there, but I just, in fact, and my husband is very big on not doing that unless nobody in the car is willing to stop, and then I'm the one feeding him like a baby, like with a burger. If we're on a road trip or something, but no, we're that's just kind of a thing in our house where we
have the same dynamic in my house too. When I'm on the road and I have my hands intended to, my wife will feed me, so you have to do that.
But grapes, peel them. Grapes. Dangle them over your head.
And sometimes, too, what if there's like a dipping sauce? She's got to be on deck to sauce barbecue sauce.
Sauce me.
The dipper.
Now, what about this, though? Having kids in the car and letting them eat. I am really bad with that because it keeps them quiet. It's probably dangerous and maybe something I shouldn't do, but we always have them. Because if they're choking or something like that, you're driving, you'd have to pull over.
So you guys are going worst case scenario. It's an art form to eat while you drive. I've made it that way. Yeah. I've learned you can't eat tacos. That's not a good idea. Burritos, suspect. Sandwich, burger. Something easy, or like you said, if you got something, you can dip a little bit. Obviously, I'm a one-handed driver, so I'm sorry.
Well, I think, it's something you just have to watch out for and be careful, but just about everybody's guilty of doing it.
So here's an Eden moment for you. I was going to have a protein shake recently, and so I was going to, at a light, uncap it, shake it, drink it. Guess which part of it I did twice? The uncapping it. I uncapped it, and I went back and I shook it without uncapping it. Yeah, so that was a disaster. We went all over the place.
We've all seen your car, and
right?
It makes sense. But even with our car too, I could assemble a Happy Meal. I know I said that today with all the fries, nuggets, and hamburgers that are between the seats with the kids. So I don't know. It's something I think work on altogether, with the kids. And
you're going to keep doing it, trust me. Whatever brings peace on a road trip.
Yeah. So here's something we want to share with you. We discovered this article on the Washington Post, and it's Carolyn Hax. And a lot of times people will reach out to her asking for advice. And this is a really big topic right now. And basically it has to do with the social norm, if you will, on how to post pictures, how to share pictures of kids that are not your own and getting permission. And you're a big advocate of this. You really are good at abiding by the rules and the proper protocol, if you will, on what to do.
Well, a lot of the pictures I have of my daughter, she's with her friends. So I never post a picture without getting permission from the parent of that girl or guy in recent cases. But yeah, I just always get permission just because I feel like if I'm posting that picture, especially because I do have some people that I'm friends with on social media that I haven't personally met yet, just by being in the media. And so I always ask permission. I think it's really important. And even if I didn't have this job, I think I would always ask before posting a picture that didn't have my own kid in it. What about you guys?
And that makes sense. But let me ask you this. How would you ask people to get their permission to say, hey, don't post about my kids?
Eden?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like how would you go about that?
I would just flat out say, oh, by the way, listen, if you wouldn't mind, I just would rather you didn't. I don't know anybody personally that feels like that, but if you did, I mean, you're certainly entitled.
I've had family members back in the day when their kids were younger. They're like, no, don't do that. Now that the kids are older and they're doing their thing, it's not as big of an issue. But I kind of lean on the rule of like, well, if they've done it with mine, then I can do it.
Exactly. That's kind of true too.
That's a good idea. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no doubt about it. Times are changing, especially with social media. Times also are changing with old things too. And I'm talking about the classic game Monopoly. It's been around forever. It's probably one of the most popular board games ever to hit, and Hasbro is the manufacturer of it, and they announced this really cool concept. We all know right now there's 8 game pieces, right, to the game, and everybody fights over them. You have the dog, the top hat, the car, the thimble, the boot, the wheelbarrow, the cat, and the battleship. I like the car. But anyway, right now they have this really cool concept where you could vote on the next generation of game pieces. That's right. So we're going to give you the information on our Facebook page, and it's pretty cool because what the website is, it's a link to this like really cool apartment, and basically it takes you through the apartment room by room, and it showcases 50 different tokens that you could vote on, and they're all different types, from like a jet to like an electric guitar, helicopter.
Nice, I like that.
One of them is a hashtag.
A hashtag, wow.
Yeah.
As we called it back in the Monopoly days, a pound sign.
Yeah, exactly. What's that?
Yeah, right.
Right, exactly. But it is kind of interesting because there's still no word out what they're going to do with the old pieces, the classic pieces. So it's kind of weird if those go away because everybody kind of fights over those.
Well, you know, it's going to be Monopoly Classic with the old pieces, and then it's going to be
you're right.
Monopoly New Age.
Yeah, exactly.
I
yeah.
bet
Marketing
that's true.
trademark.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, the name is Monopoly, so they know what they're doing when it comes to business. So, Rance, one of the things that you're known for, you really get all around town, and you're always traveling, doing really cool stories. And one of the places that you like, Florida Theater, just made a pretty cool list.
Yeah, I love live music. I love to go see live performances. And so the Florida Theater is ranked as one of the number 52 in the top 100 most attended theaters in the world. In the world. Jacksonville representing. And we went there and took in all the history. You've had Elvis, and Dave Chappelle is coming here to perform there. So that is awesome.
Yeah, and you know, the reason we were even there is they were in our haunted show.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are a lot of stories about the Florida Theater being haunted.
I believe in that too. But that's such an amazing accomplishment, and such, I mean, that just goes to show the longevity of what they've done to keep the Florida Theater relevant, keep it looking, keeping the historical aspect,
it really
but
is.
still bringing it into the new
When we did
generation.
that little tour and we walked around there, it is a gorgeous place. So just moments ago, Eden, you were talking about your protein shakes, right? So you
Yeah.
have a protein shake in one hand, and there's something else new that you just started drinking that I see all the time, and it's a special type of green tea.
Yeah, this is called matcha. And you know how you hear about something and then you all of a sudden can't stop hearing about it? Right. So this is the latest thing, matcha tea, but it's actually been around for a very long time. Take a look. Matcha. You've never heard of it until one day you can't stop hearing about it. January is National Hot Tea Month, so let's all get up to speed together. One of the great things about doing our show at the Avenues Mall is our close proximity to Teavana, where Michael is standing by to take us through all things matcha. So what's matcha?
It is really ground up green tea that is a superfood. So it has great catechins. It also has vitamin A and vitamin C and L-theanine, which is really great for the body.
And there's some tradition behind the making of the matcha.
So this is our water, and just to let you know, it just takes, first of all, a teaspoon of hot water, and you want to actually put it right on to your matcha. And you're going to take your whisk, and what you want to do is create a thick paste. By doing a W, and you can use a little bit more water if it starts to look clumpy, which I'll do. And make sure not to swirl, but you're just going to do M's and W's. So when you're going back and forth with your whisk.
And since this step takes a minute, we're going to just speed that up.